In this video, I'm going to go over some tips to make the process of rendering out final animations more efficient. The first tip is to use the keyboard shortcut to send your composition to the render queue. So the keyboard shortcut is going to be Control, Command, and M, and that'll immediately send it to the render queue and open that up. Much faster than going up to Composition, Add to Render Queue. You can also add to Media Encoder queue here, or if you wanted to send directly to Media Encoder, you could use the specific keyboard shortcut for that, which is Option Command M. You can also add multiple compositions to the render queue all at once. So if you just select them in the project panel, I'll just select these two, and then do the same keyboard shortcut, Control Command M. It'll bring both of these to the render queue. Another thing that can save a ton of time is to set up templates, because they can be accessed right here without having to go into the settings and choose all of the things that you need from here. It's just already all set up within one template. So to create a template, next to Output Module, you want to hit this little down arrow and then Make Template. In this window, you can set what the default is for exporting a movie, frame, and so on, and you can make new templates. Let's create a new template down here. So I'm going to just hit New, and let's choose Apple ProRes 444, and I'm going to make this so that it has RGB and alpha, so this way this will be a high quality render that also has an alpha channel, meaning that if there's no background, it'll just be transparent. And then hit OK, and then we'll name this, and hit OK. Now if I go down to my drop down, you can see that high quality alpha is a choice. Another thing that's nice about using these templates is that it allows you to change the settings on multiple things that you're rendering out at once. So if I want to change these both to, let's say, Apple ProRes 444, I can do that both at the same time. Once you hit render, if you don't need to see the preview of what's being rendered here, you can hit the caps lock button. This turns off the live preview, so this won't keep updating, and it gives After Effects less to do, so it should render out your animation file faster. New in After Effects 2022, you can get notifications on your phone when After Effects is done rendering. That way you can step away from your computer and know when things are finished. Or if you need to keep using After Effects, you can always render in Media Encoder. If you want all the comps or just certain comps to notify you, then you can use these checkboxes. Or if you want to receive a notification when everything in your queue is done rendering, then use this checkbox down here. Also, if you want everything that you add to the render queue to automatically be checked on to notify you, then just hit this little settings icon at the very bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and then check this checkbox. To get the notifications on your phone, you're going to need to download the Adobe Creative Cloud app, and then you just need to sign in with your Adobe ID, and then make sure that your notification settings are on, and then you should be able to receive notifications when things are done rendering. If you want to save out just a certain frame of your animation as a still image, you can use Command Option and S to automatically save a PNG and just hit Enter to render.